too. And the woman's so selfish that she doesn't care how her children look at her. All she cares about is how she feels about herself. The typical bullshit. And like she's just sitting there like talking about it on like a feminist podcast or whatever the fuck it is. The woman's like, "Oh my god, so amazing! You seen this millionaire? How'd you make your millions? Did you divorce your husband to get that millions? Because certainly you don't look like you made it yourself. Because if you made it yourself, you would be way more disciplined as a woman. You'd probably raise your children more right if you actually worked for it." The biggest thing is, yeah, people want to say, "Oh, people think that women can't do it." It's not about saying women can't do it. It's never been about that.
That's better.
Anyone can do it if they put their mind to it. God gave you free will for a fucking reason to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But if you sit there and be a complete fucking moron, and you keep on doing stupid shit, like for instance, not taking responsibility over what you do as a person, then yeah, that's the fucking problem right there. No one fucking cares. Empowering women to be mothers, not be whores. That's what we should be doing. And I have no idea why we stopped doing it. I know it's kind of with the religion and that, you know. They always say, oh, how bad men are at. And this one girl, what's her name? Taylor Lowenz, where the fuck her name is. That she's a complete fucking moron. Like a usual, like far, I would say, we'll use politics terms, far leftist, echo chamber type person. Never, doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to answer questions and that, you know, actual questions. Just want to sit there and scream about their thing and get really loud and obnoxious and bring up, oh, well, men are sexual, they rape everything in sight, and then like the rape fiasco is fucking such a small percentage. How many women rape fucking dudes to try to have kids with them? How many, like, I look at the statistics on that. How many women literally are trying to get men to have kids with that they don't want to have kids with? Like, they trick them. They don't just, like, forcibly do it. They manipulate them through emotions. They manipulate them through sexuality. Prime example, me. My ex was kind of like that. She threw down the kid thing really fucking heavily. Like, super heavy. She knew she couldn't force me. But she fucking tried.
Let the ink flow.
She literally tried in the first 2 days after she broke up with her man. She tried to fucking, like, get herself pregnant. She's begging, she's got baby fevers, begging for her kid and that. I'm just like, that's a form of rape in a man's eyes. That's a manipulation rape. Let's just put it like that. Yes, women can do it just as much as men can. And the sad thing is, you know, they never want to look at it from a different perspective. Feminist women never want to look at it from a woman's perspective, like what they do wrong. They only look at what men do wrong. It's like, well, of course you're going to be stupid. You're gonna be idiotic. Because you put yourself into that position.
Feeling better.
You know, and then a lot of women go on TikTok and that watch all these podcasts and that they think that's actually for women. It's not. It's just a bunch of bitching, crying women that just hate on men because it makes life better for them if they have an echo chamber that people agree with. That's basically what it is. And a lot of these women fucking do. They agree with this shit. And they're like, oh, that's just how it is. Because one man might treat them bad. And they're like, that one man treat me bad, so all men are bad. Besides the ones that you're fucking, they're good. They're the best ever. Just keep on plowing me in my butt. Just keep on giving it to me. Don't ever stop giving it to me. You know, as the days go on, you sit there like, damn, this chick's just a fucking whore, and that's where the whore comes from. Where do you think hoes come from? They want to say, oh no, it's not from this. Women aren't that bad. Women are terrible with that shit. I mean, it's kind of sickening, honestly. You can say, well, I don't know why, you know, people get so offended and da 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 da. It's like, cause it's just fucking disgusting. Like, how, as you as a person, want to say, if 1 or 5% of men fuck random girls and that because they have the money, they have the capacity to do it, so they do it. But the other 95% men do not have the capacity of doing it. You know, because it's the fantasyworld.com. This is where people live at, and men do it too, just as much as women do. Women go on fantasy, and these girls are trying to meet that fantasy. That's why they make money.
Finesse and grace.
They meet that fantasy, and men come in and are like, man, she looks like an anime character that I fucking watch and jag off to. And so they become that fantasy, and they're like, oh, they're real life, and big squishy boobies and that, and they're like, ugh. You know, it's like, yeah. That's not the whole point. We're going into the abomination state of life. Now it's reversing because it's getting to the point where bad can only be so bad for so good. When we start learning what good and bad is, and then you start learning like, oh shit, being a whore is bad, then it transitions that, you know, okay, well, I'm not going to be a whore. Birth control women, 100% sluts. Because your fear of sex goes away because you can't have kids. Think about it. That's the reason why they fuck. My woman said, oh, it's because of birth and so my periods and that. Yeah, when you first have a kid, your periods change dramatically. That's what makes a woman a fucking woman, is when you have a fucking kid, it changes the output of you altogether. It makes you feel different. You're like more mature because you've done something that most women do not go through. If they do go through it, then, you know, that's what makes them more valuable. It's like saying, like, women go through pregnancies and periods, men go through hardships of being tormented and treated like shit their whole entire life. You know, the chances of women being treated like crap is very fucking low compared to men. Why? Well, think about it. If men rule the world, they always put women and children first. That is the idealistic value of a man. The men that don't do that are the ones that are psychologically messed up and they're too emotional and gigantic pussies. Like most murderers, most criminal men are emotionally fucked up because they're not strong enough. They weren't disciplined enough to become the man that they were supposed to be. And a lot of them, you say like the black society and that, the reason why is because a lot of them are single mothers and that, and they let their kids do what the fuck they want to do. Some mothers are good, yes, I admit. Some mothers are a lot better. I crack down on it. But that percentage is still not as high as it should be. That's why the active crimes goes up when you have single mother houses. The crimes go up dramatically because they don't get disciplined by the father when they're younger. So then you get this conundrum, and it keeps on replacing itself. Those boys get all emotionally fucking retarded. They screw a bunch of other emotionally retarded fucking people, and that, like, you know, traumatized women. They all have kids, and then the cycle starts all over again. You can face your trauma by being alone and going through the suffering. People don't want to suffer.
You're outmatched.
They really have a hard time. Like, oh, I don't want to suffer now. It's so bad being traumatized. I don't want to traumatize, bitch. What the fuck do you mean? Everybody's traumatized. If people want to say people are not traumatized, you're fucking dumb. Everyone's traumatized. It's just crying about it doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. And trauma comes with lack of control. If you do not have control of your life and that, you're going to be more traumatized. That's what happens.
Let's carve a path.
I learned that from my own personal experience. Like, the reason why I don't have much trauma, because I took control over my life. I do the things I want to do in that. I got a job. I make my own money in that. I do what I want to do with my money. Now, I pursued my own personal things I like to do, like streaming, talking, analyzing, researching, lifting weights, nutrition, you know, psychology. Those are the things I like to do. So I promote my own life by doing the things I like to do. You know, like getting pumped up for Killing Floor 3 at fucking midnight tonight. You know, like it's gonna be coming out. Not well night tonight, but midnight tomorrow night. I'm all pumped up and ready to go. And I'm gonna be playing the fucking shit out of it. I'm gonna be streaming it probably for like multiple hours and that, leveling up characters and shit, and see what I can get up. All I have to say is, fuck yeah, I can't wait. This is why we need God. This is why we need Jesus. This is why we need good words. We need more promising words to be more positive. Life doesn't end just because you fall. Life keeps going on. And anyone that's very successful will tell you that right up front. If you do what you want to do now and say fuck everybody else, Arnold said it best. He's like, fuck the naysayers, keep doing what you dream to do. Keep doing the things you want to do. He's not wrong. The reason why there's naysayers out there, because those people don't do what they want to do. Or they're just spoiled themselves. And a lot of that has to do with that. A lot of people are fucking spoiled. You get too much into your head, you start thinking, well, I'm better than that person. And the thing is, you're not. You were put into the world with better expectations that because you have luxury in that. Yeah, damn straight. I think everybody has that expectation sometimes, you know? Like, if your parents work really hard in that, and they didn't fuck around with life, they made a shit ton of money in that, and they understand the purpose of life, they should teach their children the exact same thing. But not all children are going to see it from that perspective. Most times they can't. They have a hard time.
You're outmatched.
And they really do.
Didn't really need it.
Yeah, it's like every 1 or 2 runs I get up a level nut. I'm just looking for the weapon orbs. I got a new thing I get up. My mage has a free shot thing. Gives her more damage, 50% more damage, and it hits additional enemies. So I can actually hit a whole group of enemies with their free shot, which is actually really fucking good. And it's a neutral element, so it doesn't like affect if I attack someone that's, you know, right here. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's free shot deals additional random target. But yeah, it's like these are the things you have to do. Like I was raised with a mom and a dad, and I learned a lot. I try to understand, and I'm not gonna lie, it is difficult. You know, I was raised to be kind of a baby, and I was. I was a bitch boy. I was cuddled by my mom, for instance. Even in a father-mother relationship, you can still be cuddled too much. Because I was the youngest one in my family, and I was cuddled way too much. And it started to affect my mind emotionally. And then when I started affecting my mind more emotionally, I started to go into this catatonic-like mind state to where I start to believe that everything should be given to me. I should have to work for nothing. And you know what the funny thing is? I would pray for like, oh, I wish I had $1 million. If I just had money now, it wasn't even because of the money. I prayed for it. I went through the consequences of it, and now I'm doing it. I can't even, you know, say that I'm gonna be fucking rich. I don't care about riches. I want to be happy. I want to be able to develop more. I want my surroundings to be better. I want people around me to be better than that. Have neighbors actually be gentle, not be so self-concerning about fucking politics and that, and say you voted for Trump, you voted for Kamala Harris, you're a feminist because you voted for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is a drunken whore. That's been proven. I mean, Jesus Christ, she was with fucking P Diddy and shit. Facts. And Jay-Z, which are the most fucking criminal act fucking people in the world. But it doesn't mean that they're bad people. They went through their traumas and they spoke with their money. And money always seems to make people do stupid shit. Because it's a power hold. Guys with big fucking muscles, just like women with big huge titties. Women with big huge nice tits can take advantage of a lot of fucking things in their life. It's just having big boobs. That could be just naturally given to you. Why do you think small titty women always seem to want to get bigger boobs? Because they know the advantages of having bigger boobs. I get more attraction from guys. They say I do it for myself. What is for yourself? So you get more attraction from dudes. Duh. What, you fucking retarded? Nothing's for yourself. It's always to gain other people's validation. If you want to say all it is, then live on your own. Don't have any validation at all. Don't have any guy come in. Don't have anybody come in. No one. Don't have sex with anyone. You'd be completely novice. Shit, nowadays, fuck me, dude. People are so prone to, they want to fuck everything inside. They even talk about it. I talk, you know, even older women that, like, in their 60s still want dick. And they fucking do it. Like, well, men want this, that. Yeah, Pacific men do. It's because you're not humbled. If you humble yourself, like me, I'm 35 years old. I don't give a fuck with any of that shit. Yes, I like looking at girls' asses and that. Of course I do. I can look, but I don't touch. I don't do nothing with it. I don't care. It offends women that say I don't care. Well, of course it's gonna offend you. It's because you want it. And when I look at a girl snatch and shit, I'm just like, man, you've been ran through. That shit look like fucking tilapia mingled up. Little tiny pieces and shit. You got roast beef pussy. It just doesn't look attractive. And then you complain about it. That's not fair. It's like, well, of course it's not fair. It's not supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be reality. Reality's never fair. You make yourself for who you are, period. It doesn't matter what traumas you've been through and that. If you rely on just traumas in life, that's why you're a fucking moron. That's why you do the things you do that are stupid. They harm you more. Okay. You build who you really want to be, and people will come to you who are like you. That's why it's called fucking trauma bond. And a lot of people have trauma, they trauma bond together. That's how relationships are normally built, is through trauma. And when you have trauma bond issues and that, you're like, oh my god, it's traumatized. And a person doesn't, you can't build anything. Max had massive trauma. I didn't. My trauma was very, very low. I never really talked. I talked about peace and love and that. I fucking bashed the Sting and P that shit up. Peace and love. And she never recognized it. She literally would say, well, how can you love life? What the fuck do you mean, how can I love life? Say you don't love yourself? Hey, you're so bad, you're so terrible, like... Because you think that, dumbass. Your mind literally creates your reality. If you fixate on negative emotions all the damn time in that, that's why they're called entities. That's why praying and having Jesus forgive you of your sins and protect you from these entities, you'll never feel that way. You can't.
Let's go the path.
It doesn't work, and it won't work. Nice. Yeah, I need to get one more so I can get her up 2 more levels. I'm at 3 right now. If I get another 2 more, then I can get her up 2 levels in that, or she'll be dealing a lot more damage. Her free shots are awesome though. That's why I feel so many problems there. Like I'll check out like. If I come across younger women that are probably like, 18, 17, 18, 20. Right around that rough age of growing past like high school bullshit, which I never fucking do. People never grow up past high school at the time. They live high school over and over and over again. High school was my most promising time in that. Like, why? Like, I didn't give a fuck about my high school. I didn't do shit in high school. I do more shit now than I ever do in high school. I don't give a fuck about meeting people from high school. I don't have any friends. I have local people that I don't interact with. I can't interact with. I'm an online person. I interact with people online. I can't stand people in real life. Just playing. But the whole point of it is that, if I knew my potential when I was younger than that, and a lot of people say this when they get older, I've been big pimping. Big pimping. I'd be going to college and that, and I'd be sitting there studying my ass off, becoming really fucking bullshit smart. I would never have the expertise I have now.
I would have lived.
And people wouldn't like me much. The thing is, I'd still be a fucking asshole. Nothing's gonna change that. I'd still be a dickhead. Nothing would change. Fuck whatever anybody else said. Like, yeah, fuck that shit. Peace. Yeah, it was like the other day, and I had a whole bunch of fucking young kids that I knew from before, and they're like, man, you're getting so big in that. You're getting all this muscle in that. I'm like, oh, it's because I actually fucking work out, and I eat, and I recover really well. I only work out every other day. And I work out my whole entire body a little bit, so I can grow a little bit of everything. Yeah, but
For me.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's just how life is. True.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you see people like freak out about that shit. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe this, I can't believe that, I can't believe this, I can't believe what? Like, what the fuck do you mean? It's like, oh, life should be better. Da, da, da. You have to make your life better. Like, if I was still with my ex and and she was actually trying to make life better for her and that, like really trying that. Just little things. I did everything right, besides one thing. I didn't drive. That's the one thing that pissed her off the most. Jordan's going, why don't you drive? Everyone else drives, blah, blah, blah. Like, you haven't changed nothing with yourself, bitch. What the fuck do you mean? Like, you haven't changed literally nothing. You're still just smoking your life away, crying about your fucking torment of life over and over and over and over again. And then you're expecting me to fucking sit there and be like, oh, that's fucking okay. Oh, hell no, bitch. That's not okay. You stupid. Like, the fuck do you mean? Like, how do you sit there all day? You're broke because you buy all this fucking toxic shit that literally does absolutely nothing. You can do that shit for you by watching TV. You can do that shit for you by being with someone and loving on them. You ever know why weed destroys most relationships and that? Because they're dopamine cravings. At the end of the day, it's cool to smoke a little joint. That's what people do, but the motherfuckers smoking shit all day long and they're rotting their brains out. Look, I can't function. It's because you don't know how to stress out. When you stress out, you freak the fuck out. When I stress out, I think about it and I calm myself down. I say, fuck it, I don't care. Why don't you care? Because it's not important to care about something that doesn't fucking matter. That's how people become control freaks. You ever see guys get high and they're all cool as fuck and chill? Like, yeah, bro. You ever see women get high? They never chill. They get worse. They actually go the opposite way. They go more crazy. Like, oh my god, I need more. Let me dab up some more. Like, bitch, you already smoked like 30 minutes ago. Well, this person talked funny towards me. It's because they talk funny towards everybody. I hear this shit all the time. Women can't hold any type of emotional thing. That's why they need, what? They need the dick. That's why women are more hornier than men. They say that they're not. Fucking bullshit. Your interaction of sex is fucking phenomenal. Like, you fuck anything and everything just because, you know, you need that emotional turnout. That's why women that stay virgins are less emotional. Oh, wow, how'd you figure that out? Because once you pop the cherry in that, you start to go through this emotional transition of feeling good. That's why women that have kids, fast in life, like, young, they throw all their emotions towards their children. Women that sit there and wait till like mid-20s or even late fucking 20s and that, they're already emotionally fucking ran through. Well, I finally got off the birth control on that, and my emotions are all fucked up because I've been tormented my whole entire life. Because, you know, and then you want to wish for this, like, happy, perfect man that's like, oh, you stop thinking about sex 24/7, honestly, man, you can find that perfect kind of man. Like me in that. I'm not the most super sexual dude in that. My ex was fucking hot. Yeah, she had a banging ass body, a big, huge booty in that. But, you know, we didn't have sex that much. Why? Because she threw it on me like it was fucking icing on a motherfucking cake. I was like, whoa. Like, slow the fuck down. You ever thought about it? Men that don't have sex with you are actually willing to, like, sit there and want to have a relationship with you. It's not always about getting laid. Because it's not. And that's what kind of turned her off. She's going, you're supposed to be like this. Yeah, inside your mind you think men are like that. But see, there's such thing as pure men out there. They don't want to constantly fornicate with every fucking piece of ass they see. I emotionally get attracted to people. Yes, I can look at a hot girl now like, man, that ass is fat. Of course. Because the ass jiggles, it's fat, right? Duh. But you can say a lot of men are not like that. Yeah, of course not a lot of men are like that. Because they're not humbled. They just literally be like, oh, sex. Even when I was younger than that, I wasn't like that. Because I was in, you know, I did Luther and Sunday school church and shit like that. And I praise, I praise Lord Jesus for helping me out through all this bullshit. Because if it wasn't for him, I honestly would be probably dead. Ain't gonna lie. I'd probably be 6 feet under, sitting there. Everybody would fucking never know who I would be. My whole family would change. I could have killed my fucking parents because of the stress I put them through if I was dead. Because none of them knew I was suicidal. None of them knew that I had mass depression. None of them knew. And I told them, I was like, yeah, I was fucking suicidal as fuck. You guys didn't know. You guys never appreciated me for anything, so I said, well, fuck it. No, Jesus gave me hope, and I turned things around very instantly. It's not because, look all the holy roller type bullshit people always think. No, I got guided by someone that cares about me. That loves me for me. That knows me for me. Not all fathers and mothers know their children, because children hide a lot of shit. And Jesus said it best. All children are welcome to God. That's why it's so important. I think it's very important to understand that. No matter how fucked up your life is, everybody's welcome. And people sit there and just think, like, oh, your life's not like mine, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's all the same torment. You all go through emotional withdrawal fucking shit. But once you establish your choices and that, stop not producing like your mentality outright, which is expressing yourself and saying, no, I don't like this shit. Then life gets better. It always will.
Let us stay.
And that's why a lot of people are always having all these psychological issues. And that I tell you this: stick with video game logic, play video games and that, understand that stuff and that, and talk to older men like myself that'll actually just breeze you through life. And it's fucking simple. Go to the gym, look like your fucking avatar as much as you can, lift weights, eat a bunch of protein, that, and make your money in that. De-stressize yourself by playing video games and that. Keep your stress levels as low as possible. And I promise you, women will flock to you and suck your cock and balls instantly. Because this is how women always work. Doesn't matter what these women say. Look, you be nice. You can be nice. But if you don't look the part, the bitches don't give a fuck. The only reason why certain women would date certain dudes is because they're desperate and they know they're not confident enough to go out with men that are actually attractive. You say, oh, well, there's beautiful girls that date ugly dudes and that. There's a very small amount of them, but they only date them because they get something out of it. Like, for instance, my ex's friend, gorgeous woman, fucking big ass titties and that, really fucking attractive. She went through her works and that. She went through her little, like, a phase of that. She met a dude that had a fuckload of money in that. I said, the only reason why she's with that dude in that, safety, because the dude has a lot of money in that. Not even remotely attracted to that person. And he didn't look attractive when I looked at him. I'm like, she's really attractive, he looks like shit. Why are you with them? Oh, because he has money. Okay, so he has one of the powers. He makes your life more comfortable. So to be able to keep that life more comfortable, that she had to bear a bunch of fucking kids. So feminists be like, oh, that's wrong in that. That woman did. Guess what? That's the woman's fucking choice. So the only reason why she did that is because she knew damn well what? That she wouldn't have a life without him. She'd be sitting there showing off boobies and that and doing whatever she can to make money. That's a last resort for all women to do. Is show off their bodies. Men don't do it nearly as much. Because we don't respect men that do that shit. I don't respect male models. And fuck those pussy ass bitches. Because they want to be like, oh, all men, women will be like, oh, all men should look like that. They should all be fucking, 10% body fat, 6-packs, and, 32-inch dicks and shit like that. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck are people's problems?
Okay.
Like, what is the expectation? So when I always hear like some women say this, like, oh, men always want girls that have big boobs and shit. I said, okay, yeah, you could say men, some men do, but no, it's always your man that you used to be with once does. So it's never, if you only been with two guys, you think those two guys believe in that shit. Okay, well that's the problem, you only been with two fucking guys. No shit, fucking dumbass. Because you don't only know those two guys. That's why you think that stupid ass shit. No shit. You only know what you fucking know. It's just how it is. And it's like, you can only talk about what you already know. But if someone tells you actual legitimate truth, and you're just like, well, I don't believe in that. Well, there you go. It's what you believe in. If you believe in that you're tormented in that, you're going to be tormented. So why don't you just change your beliefs? Say, I want to be happy in that. Happiness takes a choice. You have to choose to be happy. Yeah, it's a choice. People say it's not a choice. Yeah, it is. If I choose to be miserable again, which I cannot because I already know how it is, I know that negativity doesn't matter to me. I know I can't control people other than myself. That's the number one thing. Stop trying to control everybody. Control yourself. A Killing Floor 3 is coming out. I'm playing the shit out of that shit. Fuck yeah, I am. I'm gonna have fun. Hopefully my friends on that. We're gonna fucking dance around that fucking levels and that and fuck some Zeds up. I can't fucking wait. But I promise you, like, if I get bored of that shit, which, you know, like, probably will eventually, once I level up action shit, I'm gonna do something else. Like, for instance, that's why I like weightlifting. I love weightlifting. I think weightlifting is really fucking good, and honestly, I like it a lot. I think it's very promising. It's very nurturing. It makes you feel better about myself, and it makes me understand myself more. Because strength is, you have to get strength no matter what, whatever strength you get. You know, when people say knowledge is power, knowledge is power, but the right kind of knowledge is power. If you get false knowledge in that, then you wonder how fucking retarded you are in that. Well, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. You get bullshit knowledge. A lot of people get bullshit knowledge. And then people wonder why their lives suck. I say, well, your life sucks because you don't make good choices. It's like seeing people are like, oh, they're tormented, so they have to get the monkey branch from emotional relationship. They say, you never learn anything. Dude, no, you don't. There ain't a fucking damn thing that you learn that because you're still doing the same thing that you did in the last relationship. You can't learn unless you're by yourself. Jesus said that best. He said, learning only becomes something when you are by yourself and you think about what you've been through and that you try to figure it out. It happened with me for many, many years. I thought about it. I went through all the stuff. And I went from relationship to relationship. Talking to this girl and then talking to this girl and that girl and that because I was emotionally deprived. I didn't love myself enough. And I always ask, why do women not like me? It's not to say they do. Well, they like my attractiveness, but they didn't like me. Because they thought I was a bitch. Well, there you go. A bitch can't date a bitch. It'll never work. Like, men that are bitches never will actually get relationships. Now, they'll get laid, yeah, because women like that emotional turnout up front. But they'll never get married. Because he's a playboy. What do you think a playboy is? Emotional, hot dude that sits there all day. Has probably a shit ton of money in that because of his family and not because of what he does. And guess what? He's gonna sit there and keep on fucking playing. Yo, bro. And you gotta think about, like, most single men out there, just to say, like myself, there's a lot of us out there that we just don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I have girls, like, try to flirt with me and that, and if they get rejected, and they don't get me to fucking give them mass attention, I'd be like, oh, well, you're hot, and you know, can I have your number? I'm like, they'll never ask me for a number, and that. They want me to do all this work, and that's like, well, you can ask me for my number, and that's like, well, I don't want to waste my time with you. Because you're working in that, and I'm working in that, so what the fuck we gonna do? You're gonna want to start siphoning my money for your own stuff, so I can get booty. And you're not gonna say no because you don't care, because you think that, you know, whatever it is that you think. Been through it, I already know. Okay, just have a good, relaxing woman that's just like, yeah, I think I'll help pay for stuff and that. Because you make money too, why don't you help pay for stuff and that?
That's better.
That's what I would say. What?
Let's keep going.
Well, I got. Then the excuses come up. Well, I gotta wear makeup on you. That's your own damn choice. You can wear makeup. You choose to wear makeup. You choose to go through all that stuff. That you choose that lifestyle. If you have to buy, that's your own self worth. That's not a man's self worth. If a woman has to take an hour to get ready in that. Number one. Like, number one, why the fuck you taking an hour to get ready? Unless you got some fake ass shit online that.
My turn.
Let us stay.
You got fake ass fucking stuff. You like, well, he's not gonna recognize me unless I have filters on my face. I'll cake on 15. Dude, these women wear so much foundation on these TikTok videos and that. I mean, normal women in real life don't do this shit. But women in these TikToks, and oh my god, they wear so much fucking makeup and shit. It's like, they cake on 5 layers of fucking foundation, and it's like, what the fuck happened to your face? Like, does you think I'm pretty? It's like, no, you look like a fucking clown, bitch. That's what a clown looks like. 50 pounds of makeup on. You're trying to scare me, more or less trying to fucking convince me that you are attractive. So why are you trying to scare me for? You don't think I'm pretty? He's like, yeah, alright. Hey, Francis, one of the girls that I talked to, that she said something like kind of stupid. It's like, men always go for girls with big boobs. So she named a girl that she knew. It's like, I had big boobs and that. And she was trying to get my opinion on it. I'm just like, yeah, I know you're trying to get my opinion on it because you're attracted to me, and you're wanting to get an opinion on it because you want to be like, oh, well, what do you like? Can't say that up front because you have fucking man, but it's starting to happen. Yeah, I say, yeah, because you're not faithful and you never were faithful. What's your true story behind the man that you were with? That's what I'm curious about. What are you not telling me? Because what women don't understand is, what they initially say, there's a huge chance they're hiding even more. Like, they won't ever give the full truth in that. Oh, you're emotional. You don't want anyone to know your truth. Because it's going to freak them out. They're going to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, that's what it is. I don't want, you know, I don't even tell them the full truth. That's the problem right there. I'll be upfront with you with a lot of girls I've fucking been with. And, it's like, why do women do that? Well, because they're scared of the outcome. They want that man so bad that they'll literally lie about their life. They'll lie about the things they do, and they'll make up shit that's not even true. If it's true to be good, then you're probably been lied to. Like, when I talk about women wearing super thick ass support bras and that, make their boobies look bigger than that. They make it look like they're cup size bigger than what they are. Yeah. You've been lied to. You've been fucking lied to.
Chroma is flowing.
Like, how have I been lying? How am I lying to you? You know? Because it's a fucking lie. Yeah, that's why. And then you want to get mad at other men because of that. Get mad at men. Men are so bad. Blah, 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 blah. I like to ask you why men are bad. Oh, they're not bad. It's the ones that you've been with that are terrible. Oh my god, they're so bad. Yeah, because you choose those guys. What the fuck do you mean that they're bad? You choose that. You choose a pile of shit. You smell shit. You are shit. So, like, what do you think's gonna fucking happen? Like, you fucked your life up because of this stupidity. And now you're sitting there and crying about your stupidity. And you're rationalizing your life thinking that's not your fault. There's your problem right there. Accountability. Accountability is very low nowadays. People don't have accountability for fucking shit. They'll say stuff and do stuff, makes no fucking sense, and they'll be like, how can I figure out a way to not make people think that I'm like this? That you're a whore? Well, stop sleeping with guys then. Well, I don't want to do that because I like sleeping with dudes and that. It makes me happy that. Get other curricular activities and that. I only had a girl that I knew in that was really itching for deck. Like how she liked it in that, and I never understood this. She would bang guys just because they look attractive. She wouldn't care about the personality. She wouldn't care about anything. The only thing she'd care about is because they look good. I was just like, wow, that's some single mother action shit right there. And that's why she's raised by a single mom. With a stepdaddy that she doesn't even like. And I'm just like, well, there's your problem right there. I'm like, you can get mad all you fucking want. You literally are doing exactly what mommy does. And she talks about it with me that. She was like, oh yeah, I know this. And I'm like, well, stop doing it. Love yourself. And that was one of the things I was trying to produce a good thing with her, and I was trying to bring her out of her shell. And like you're all the same. You're all tormented and all fucked up in that because you don't know.
Ready to strike.
Why do you think I believe in Jesus? Jesus said it right. Because you just don't know. Is it your fault you don't know? No, not necessarily.
Just try it.
I don't think it's anyone's fault. You choose, you just don't know. It's just how it is. You don't know, so you go through not knowing. Thing is, when you get traumatized, your brain goes into a state of, well, stupidness, and then you don't want to learn anymore. You don't want to change, and that is a huge fucking problem. Because I have to say is people that don't want to change, why do you have problems? You don't see things from a different perspective. That's why, like, one of the things I try so hard with my ex, I try to change her to make her life better than that, and she's so fucking close, like I said before. But she rebounds, because she probably listens to a whole bunch of stupid ass feminist women that are like, oh my god, you should change for it, man. You should change for you because you're perfect. What do you mean by perfect? Like,
Nice.
fuck no, women aren't perfect. There's a lot of issues with them. Right there when you say a woman disagrees with someone, yeah.
An advantage.
As soon as you disagree with one of them, you scream and shout and bitch and moan and say, why the fuck are you getting so mad? I thought Max that. Why are you getting so mad? Because you just don't listen to them. Like, you're not even listening at all to what I'm saying. You're just emoting because you're angry at something that has nothing to do with me. You literally ruined a relationship that I believe that we had together. And blamed it on me and it just be like, oh no, it's better to blame it on him and not, you know, make myself look good for the next dude. That probably literally did the same thing. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why the fuck are you so angry? Oh, you got anger all the time, not because my life's not the way it should be. Huh? The way that it should be or the way that it is? Should be is a fantasy world. Dumb. That's fantasy. Stupid. You're just fucking stupid. What the fuck? What shit? You have to do something with it. If you already ruined it, that's your own damn fault. So now you gotta go through and, you know, gotta do what? You gotta go through bullshit cycles again. You're like, oh my god, I gotta do this stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's getting so close. I'm about to leave here in about 30 minutes. I gotta go work out in that. My neck got a little bit of a hemorrhaging. Now I was trying to use my thermal massager, trying to loosen up my muscles in my neck. But I think I did too much and it's starting to inflame a slight bit. So I'm gonna go to the gym and get a little exercise and see if I can loosen it up. But all these little concepts that I always talk about in my streams, that they're always the same fucking things. Like, you just worry about yourself, and life will give you what you need. Just worry about yourself. You know, it doesn't mean you can't care about others. You just have to learn how to care about the positive things in life, not the negative things. You only care about negative things in life? You ask why? Why do you think negative people always ask why all the time? Because you don't fucking know. That's why. It's like for me, I asked why one of the girls that like was attracted to a lot, and that we hung out a lot, and that we were actually falling in love. I asked why is she not in love with me? I feel her tensions, and what was it? It was excuses. That person literally does not know how to fall in love. I said, why do you know how to fall in love? Because you can't fall in love as a woman in that unless you fall in love with your father first. Father brings down the love. This is how it is. How's it going? Yeah. Whew. Damn. Fucking hot. Yeah, it is. Oh shit, my finger slipped. No, I just had this is taller than the other one, so my finger's slipping.
Just set those out there.
Yeah. Me those. Good dog. Blow up some shit. No. I got matches. The matches. Oh man. You starting to do stuff. You're done. Yeah, the bathroom ain't gonna be too hard. It's just doing the liquid stuff, doing that, you know, that liquid polished concrete where the fuck it is. Move, puppy. Move, 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 move. Come on. Go. What? You're okay. Go get the squirrels. Where they at? Go get them. Yeah, she leaves like the rest of the dogs did. I remember Ash used to chase those squirrels a lot. Whew, almost done. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just got a napkin. As long as it's bleeding, that you're not gonna get infected. But come on. You're already all hot and bothered. I'm all hot.
Get the garage door open.
No, I didn't do that yet. I just got some more stuff and I got the peroxide for you. And Mom, I talked to Mom. About this rusty ass shit too. Yeah, I move this shit around a little bit. That's fun. Ugh. Shit. I'm gonna hang that fucking nail down. Do we have something there I can hammer down? That won't be too bad. Whew. some of that support. This thing's pieced together like fucking shit. These guys were fucking pieced together bullshit artists. Shit, Dad. Look at that. Fucking. Number. No, I mean, it's all trash. Hey, you doing, Zozo? Woo! Definitely difference of temperature. Oh man. Well, at least it airs out my room a little bit. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, 4 hours in one day, right at midnight tomorrow, guys. Gonna be Killing Floor, and I already downloaded and everything. Killing Floor 3 downloaded. Noble Blood. Noble Blood, Stab Pain, Defeat Impaler, Liquid Turrets, give $100. Oh, I gotta take a piss. Oh man, it's gonna be so nice. I love it, man.
Did you know in the movie True Love?
I love how people make sense out of stuff. I listen to Chris Rock talk about women. Women always like the abusive show-off guys and that because they're the most entertaining. Yeah. The biggest thing is women don't like the nice guy that actually wants to be a good father and that. Yeah. Yeah, ask yourself why. I've always been a nice guy. But sometimes I'm the asshole. I'm a nice guy that's, a guy's attractive. I can get pussy, but I can't get a fucking relationship out of it. Because I don't want it. Like, if I was a, full-blown, asshole, like I should have been in my life, shit, I'd be fucking all climbed into it. I'd be all in it, dude. Fuck, I'd be having girls left and right, a line of bitches at my fucking door, waiting just to get it. Could have been like that. Some guys be like, man, I wish I had a life like that, a whole bunch of girls around me, with big old titties in my face and that. Like, dude, that's a waste. So people really think having all that attention towards you is good? No. That's a sign of weakness. And yes, that is a sign of weakness. I want a chill girl, man. Thing is, I'll date down before I date up. I would never date up. I've been with gorgeous women. The best asses in the fucking world, Matt. Super sexy bitches. And then again, they all look the fucking same to me now. I go for the unique one. The one that's not, you can tell that she hasn't been done yet. Or that she's been done by one guy and that she refuses to go out again. It's just like, man, I just don't want to. That's the kind of girls I go for. For real. The ones that talk that they know what they're doing. I have no idea what they're doing. They don't know how to suck. They don't know how to have sex. They just talk. They just show off that they do, but they don't. You get them in bed, they're all shy and scared and shit. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, well, of course. That's what men like. Men don't want you to know. Because the whole purpose of it is, I want my woman to only know me, only know what I like. Because when someone knows too much, especially when they're too emotional, they become whores. Men do it too. Men get too emotional, they get too cocky, they get overly confident in that, they swag all the damn time. And it's not to say that they can't be good fathers. They can be. They'll eventually mature after they've been through, enough girls and that. Men still fucking drive them crazy. That's better. Young men are always susceptible to having sex. Nice. That's just how it is. But as you grow older now, you start to learn, what matters. Looks matter up front, personality matters for the long run. It always will. Like Max and that, I thought her personality was good in that. Matter of fact, I found out that she was just lying to me about her life. She was a person. She used to be that person, but she wasn't actually that person. She was only like that because everybody else was like that towards her. She was a follower. You go, okay, I do have followers now, okay, follow me then. I do it, I'll lead, you follow, Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to this one little short. This guy was saying, he's like, women sacrifice their families for happiness, and men sacrifice their happiness for family. And like, that's what's happening now. That women don't want families; they want to be all play, 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 play. I gotta play as much as I can. I said, you can have fun still. Like, why do people think that you can't have fun while you're married? While you're in a relationship, you can be in a relationship and have fun. And you mean by fun, you mean being a whore. You mean sleeping with dudes. That's your course of fun. And like, I'll see perfectly amazing women in that. Just don't know that being a whore is bad. Just don't know that like being on birth control and whoring around is terrible for you. First thing first, it fucks with your ovaries anyway. Because birth control really stops you from having kids. And long-term side effects can literally fuck your shit up. And like, and once you go down that road of being, accepting men easily, what they don't understand is men don't want to be with you, all these chads and shit, because they know you're not fucking worth it. Like being legitimately honest. All these chads and that, they're like banging all these hot girls and all that shit and that. No, you're not worth. That's why they don't marry you. Because you're just going to cut off, take their fucking money and still play. You're never going to be, honestly, you'll never want to be with someone. You always just want to keep on playing. They say is most women never grow past a certain age. I talk to plenty of women that they stay almost exactly the same personality-wise. Like they're just complaining, bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan. They don't humble themselves too much unless they have kids. And they only have kids because they want money and stability from a man. Then they're still the same. What about me? Why can't we go on vacations? And why can't I spend all your money and that on this and this and this? I learned this because my mom's not like that. My mom wants my dad to spend money on certain things and that. And I said, Mommy, yeah, he can spend money on certain things. Anything he can do by himself. But if he doesn't that, well, cool. The thing is, you're asking for too much because it's not your fucking money to ask. You didn't really work for the money that, that my dad has. Yeah, you helped out, yes, but you weren't the main worker, so you kind of have to say so in it, right? Because you don't. You could have opinions in that. Well, I'll marry you, so I automatically, it's my money anyway. It's your money in that perspective, but it's not your earned money. You didn't really work for it. You didn't get it. It's not yours. You're just in it because that's what the law states. Because that's literally how women treat men. My money, not yours. I'm not spending my money on you. You can spend your money on me. Exactly. So if you want it fair, you gotta spend your money on me too. And actually buying shit that actually fucking people that person actually likes. Not just buying random shit, just fucking stupid shit. Like, what the fuck are you buying me that for? Well, I thought you might like it. Well, that's not what I like. Like, listen. Like, you listen to what men like and that, and then you go from there. I like video games. You could buy me a fucking, a PlayStation card to go buy me a video game. I'd be happy with that. You could buy me pre-workout that I like and you see me drink the same shit. That's what makes it simple. That's why I say like after Max and that, and I learned a lot about how she is. She was so fake. It was just hilarious. She said a bunch of stuff just to get me because she could not live by herself. She was so tormented over the mistakes that she made And she tormented herself to the point of just like constantly wanting to talk about her my ex-husband. 20% of all these guys that she's been with, that's what this guy, that. I'm like, why are you talking about all these dudes that? Well, because, you know, I'm tormented now. So you just want me to be around you just to talk and for me to put my dong in you. That's basically what it was. Talk. You know, occasionally, you know, giving you like pleasure time and that. Talk. And then, as ignorant as you possibly can, literally tell me, right in front of me, if my ex-husband took me back, I would leave you right now. As soon as I heard that, everything went downhill. I said, fuck this relationship, and fuck you. Give me my shit back. I asked for my ring back and all that shit I spent money on. That I gave my love to. And she pretty much spat in my face and say, this is why I don't trust women. And I'll never do it again. So that woman's not 100% devoted to me as that man. Then I would have to say, I would never, ever do it again. I'd be like, yeah, fuck that shit, bitch, you ain't worth nothing. That's why I don't date women my age. If I start seeing a woman start being feminist, I'll immediately discount her and be like, you're just a piece of shit fucking person. I mean, they're so bad. Or you date the stupid men. You choose to date them. The excuses are you emotionally manipulate me. No, the manipulations don't work like that. Not in that sense. What you do is you like the way he looks and you just fall in love with him because he looks hot, and then you think otherwise about it, but you don't care about that. Women care absolutely about looks 100%. A woman will literally be with the guy that because he's hot. Doesn't matter how many times that dude will fucking beat the shit out of her. She'll stay with him, and she will mold herself to how fucking ridiculously stupid that guy is. I literally had one. My ex's friend in that, she was like that. She was with a guy in that literally, she liked emotional fucking harm. She liked being abused because she didn't think that she was worth it. But the funny thing is, her man would cheat on her, and so she tried to find a dude to do the same thing with. And that dude was me. She wanted me to bang her when I was with my ex, basically. At the time, I wasn't with her now, but I was getting close to be with her. And she was like literally getting mad because she didn't like her friend, because her friend would get all this attention and shit. And be like, oh my god, this and that. You get laid all the damn time, and at night only get laid by this one guy. Like, why do you get bad about who's having sex more? And so when I actually talked to my ex's, friend, she said I wasn't worth that. She said, I just think I'm just a cum dumpster. I just think this is literally how women talk. They're like, and they're in their 30s and that. They're around my age and that. Why you don't think I don't date bitches in the fucking 30s? Hell no. You're already done. You're done. You're cut out of life. But like, I see this shit up front, and it's sad, because, like, you see the heart of a woman that you really like, and that you see such good outcomes. Like, there's so many women out there that I used to, like, be close to in that, or whatever in that. Or, like, they wanted to do things with me. I remember this one girl named Kayla in that. She had a huge crush on, not a huge crush on me, she wanted to bang me because she liked the way I look. And she told me flat out, she's like, I'm a nympho, I like to have sex all the damn time. Like, that's what I like to do. She's like, I have, like, a guy here and there. Like, I'll fucking bang this one guy this day, I'll bang another guy this day and that. Sometimes I'll make both multiple dudes now. It's like I'm addicted to sex. It's a disorder. It's not a disorder, bitch. You're just a whore. You don't know that you need to train yourself. Disorders are literally lack of knowledge of not knowing. You just don't know. It's called fucking discipline. Like it becomes ridiculous.
Storm's coming.
It's literally a lack of discipline. And people literally sit there and like, why are you like this? You ever seen disciplined people in that are raised with perfectly disciplined parents and shit? I know a couple of girls are like that, and that, and they're the fucking best fucking women out there. They're loyal, they're courageous, they're intelligent. They don't look at these women in that like they're fucking retarded. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like you're just fucking stupid as fuck. And they're the hottest girls out there in that because they're fucking the ones that are gonna get married easy. I met a couple of them that I'm like, wow, and they look good. They're fucking tremendously fucking hot. And you can say, well, why is that? Because they have a good relationship with God. You see, sinners always want to play. They never get anything done in life. That's why they keep on sinning. They're the most high, frequently people that will stay on drugs and keep on doing drugs. They'll keep on doing stuff that amplifies themselves. The devil, you know, that's what it is. Well, God made all this, God did make all this, but He gave you the free will to do it or not. See, these people literally want to be enslaved. They want you to be enslaved because it's better to be enslaved, to be controlled by someone else, than it is to do what? To do your own stuff. That's why freedom's a lot harder to be free than it is what? To be a slave. Because a slave, man, all you have to do is say, hey, do this, do that, you'll get this. Okay, I'll do this, do that, do this. My life's easy. But if you have to be the one that makes up the decisions of that, guess what? It gets harder. You look at people who are slave to their jobs. No, they say, well, what's a enslavement job? Every job is enslavement. Until you make enough money to do whatever the fuck you want to do in that, which you do anyway, you know. A lot of people can't act a certain way at work unless they're around certain people. Like me and that, I'm a very jokative asshole guy. I can't always act that way towards some people that they get offended super easily, and then I can literally lose my job over fucking emotions. I can't just say, no, get over it. But like, God, you're so mean, you can't tell me to get over stuff. I get the fuck over it, but I don't give a fuck about you. Don't get mad. And yes, it is.
Really need it.
Then people get all butthurt. So I used to be kind of like that. I used to get really butthurt when people say something about me and that. A lot of times they're just saying something they don't know. That's what it is. Jesus knows best. It's for that they do not know, Father. That's why they're like this. They don't know. So you can't blame them for not knowing something. You blame the teachers. You blame the people that are saying stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense. That's why Jesus actually said the truth. Like, he talked about murder, and I said, if you, in your heart, say, like, hate your brother, that's committing murder already.
Okay.
And some people don't believe that. But it's the truth.
Watch out, buddy.
And there's a fucking bubbles in that.
Watch out. stuff.
I can do it.
Yeah, you ask yourself that. It's like, why don't people understand that? It's like, well, if you're not growing up in a way of learning up front, because you have to be a child to actually learn, like the main purposes of life has to be caught up with the child first. I'm gonna say, well, I don't understand that. I said, well, it's because a child learns faster because they don't know anything. It's plain and simple. So if you've embed a child to be courageous and brave and try stuff out in that and go through it in that, I've seen kids, like, I remember this one guy, he was a boxer. His dad was a boxer now. And he was trained with a boxer father now. The dude was the strongest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life at 16 years old. You would think that he's on steroids and shit, but he wasn't. He just trained a lot. He trained, his dad gave him proper nutrition and that, and he grew super quick at 13. You start going through puberty now. So you start pumping hormones in you, you start training at, and you get into the training phase, you can build huge amount of muscle. The dude was utterly fucking ripped. Man, his genetics were good too, but he was just such a big fucking dude. And like, and that, the dude was humble as fuck too. He was strong and very humble in that. Then he got me. I was an asshole. I was a fucking emotional bitch and I'm just go, man, you could dig in that because I never trained. I even asked him, like, yeah, so my father trained me for nutrition and that. And he was just like, yeah, this is how life is. And I guess he's a single father now because he didn't say anything about his mother now. His son grew up to be a fucking man. Probably got a really good job in that because he was so endurance-wise in that, and he grew. Probably grew a fucking family of his own in that. I don't know, like, what happened to him. And that's what it was. Now, if he was raised by a mother and that, a mother would never train him and stuff like that. Of course, they say, well, feminists say, well, women could have been an MMA fighter. Yeah, most women don't go into fighting, sorry. You talk out your ass all the damn time when women talking about that shit. It's good to some women, it's a very low percent. It's like not even 1%. So you take the 1% and you're like, oh, well, 1% happens all the time, and 99% happens none of the time. Most women don't want hard-ass lives. They want easy-ass lives. They even state that. They want someone to have everything for them and that, because they don't want anything. They don't want to do it all. My ex was like that. She didn't want to work at it. She was so distraught that she had to fucking work to pay bills. You have to work to pay bills? You have to work 8 hours a day or 8 hours 5 days a week and that? It's like, what else do you do all day? Nothing. You sit around all day, watch TV, and cry about your fucking exes. That's all you did. I hope she pawned off my ring. I hope she took the money from, which I'm probably sure that she did. That was the only thing. She probably keep it and brag about it now. It's not fucking yours. That ring's gonna turn a fucking cold. I mean, honest truth is, she'll probably end up losing it, never find it, and then she'll be tormented for the rest of her life. Well, and then ask, why do I deserve, It's like, well, you betrayed the man that gave it to you, bitch. That's why you deserve it. You want to get mad yourself for being fucking stupid. And no, she would never have a chance. I would never accept her back if this fucking life. I would never accept her back. I can't say I give a fuck if she bent over right in front of me right now and said, put it in my butt. I'd be like, nope. You can take that rust bucket and go fuck all these other douchebag dudes you used to be with. Like, the only thing I find really disgusting that, which I don't know why women think it's not disgusting, is knowing how many fucking guys have been with that woman. Like, I just find it disgusting. It's like, really. You already know what the outcome's gonna be. You're gonna leave me for another dude. I can't have a hard life. As soon as you don't give me what I want and that I can't understand, I'm being tormented in that. Like, you being tormented? You did to yourself. What the fuck do you mean? Like, like you're stupid. A lot of guys go through this heartbreak shit. I say it like this: stay strong, go to the fucking gym, lift weights, and I keep fucking going. Keep your testosterone up in that, and just tell these bitches to fuck off. Tell them, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Then one comes around that you liking that's actually not a piece of shit. You'll do what you have to do. You will wooze the shit out of her and give her everything she wanted. And all these other bitches that get upset about it, they're gonna think to themselves, like, why could I not get a man like that? You did! You had hundreds of men like that! Like, I know men that leave beautiful women all the time. Fuck, I did it myself. Saying, no, I'm done. You're crazy. You'll never get a girl like me again. I was like, well, there's plenty of you out there. You're fucking all over the place. Fuck, I can walk down the street and see a girl just like you. Just as pretty and ass, just a thick ass and big ass titties, whatever the fuck it is. There's a lot. There's too many of you. It's fucking insane out there. Well, I try to explain these, like, psychiatrists that. Oh, it's because of social media. Yep. Social media is blowing women's fucking stuff way out of proportion, and they literally believe they're the hottest fucking girl ever now, even though they're just average as fuck, because other guys think so.
Didn't really need it.
This guy thinks, these other guys think you're hot now. Because they're all perverts, because they're gonna think that you're hot, dumbass. They see a boob, they're instantly gonna think it's hot. They don't give a fuck about how your face looks, bitch. They literally don't care. They'll look at your face and like, yeah, your face is alright. Where you got to go, cutie? That's what they do. That's what every guy does. I see a chick with a nice rag, like a nice boobs. Yeah, I can look at my face. No, because your face is not what I'm attracted to. Oh, like, oh, that's mean. No, it's truthful. At least I'm getting the fucking truth. I'm gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, your face is so beautiful, man. You're just so pretty all over the place. Yeah, I gave you that fucking ego boost, and you're all like, oh. I can adapt to a face. Yeah, I adapt to a girl's face, but if her body looks gross in that, I cannot adapt to a girl's body. I would not stand up. Like, if the chick's like if she's skinny and she doesn't have like the big thick butt and all that shit in that, which I don't really care about too much. And that some girls cry about it. Like, I thought guys, like, you still get guys to fuck you though, bitch. So why do you even talk? Well, you're just competition with other women. That's all it is. That's all it is, honey. It's not a competition with your fucking with the man. It's competition with the women. And I am about to fucking leave. tomorrow's coming. Killer 43 is gonna be coming on. I'm going to play the shit out of it. Hopefully my friend gets on. If not, I'll play by myself. If I get up the commando or something like that, or try out the. I'll do the firebug actually. Try that shit out. Get that bitch up max and start slamming Zeds and fucking shit. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good one. That.